Filled with sports and live music. That is something that tonight's guests know a thing or two about.
They do. Double Olympic champion rower Helen Glover reveals what inspired her to take to the water for her 4th Olympics and how her family reacted when she told them.
And joining Helen is one of America's most successful singers, Grammy Award-winning Meghan Trainor is going to be here celebrating 10 years since she was all about that bass.
I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Oh yeah, she is back with a brilliant new album and a whole new generation of fans, including, quite jealous of this, Beyonce.
That is mind-blowing.
That's a flex.
Yeah.
We're going to be finding out about that later on. Right then, let's say hello to tonight's guests, who I can guarantee know a thing or two about performing under pressure, whether it's at the Olympics or on stage in front of thousands of fans. It's Helen Glover and Meghan Trainor. Welcome. Now, as we just saw, wonderful Brandon had a dream from a very young age. Helen, was it always your dream to be an athlete?
I think it was a dream I never dared to dream in a way. I think growing up I loved sport and it was kind of who I was, but I never really spoke about the Olympics. It felt like something somebody else did. And so I trained to be a teacher. I was a PE teacher. And then when I was 21, London won the bid for the Games. And so rowing kind of found me because I was in a talent ID programme for tall people. And it was suggested that I should start rowing at the age of 21 to try and get to London. So it kind of was a dream at the back of my mind, but I never dared speak it to anybody.
And aren't we lucky that rowing found you? Look at us now, everybody. Meghan, was it always a career on the stage for you?
Mine's very similar to yours. I never thought I could, and so I was just like, how do I get into the industry? And I was a songwriter first, and I was like, maybe I'll just be a songwriter for a while, and then I can sneak my way into being the singer who sings her own songs. But I wrote all about that bass, and everything just exploded. So now I'm just like, they want me, they want my face. Okay, I'll do it,
Oh,
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
exactly. Well,
Meghan, got to ask you, when it comes to making football songs, I see something for you happening because, I don't know, we've had J Balvin do the song for the World Cup, Ricky Martin, Shakira, Nelly Furtado, they've all written these iconic football songs. If given the task, would you do it? Would you rise to the occasion?
110%. Sign me up, I'm ready. Ask me now, I'll do it.
nice.
I can feel the hooks.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe a conversation's been had.
Yeah.
Call me.
Oh, right.
Okay.
She's serious.
You
She
heard it
wants
here
to
first.
do it.
Helen, I've got to talk about the pressure of just representing the UK. This is the 4th Olympics next month that you're going to be entering into. Dare I say a touch nervous?
Very nervous.
Especially when I say it like that.
I mean, that was quite the build-up.
No pressure.
No, I think that every time I've sat on the start line of an Olympic final, I do feel this amazing support. We have incredible support as a nation, and going into it this time with also the support of my family and my 3 little ones at the finish line, which I've never done before. So I think that the support only grows, and I'm really lucky to do it. But yeah, of course, it comes with a bit of pressure as well.
Oh, it's special, isn't it, to have the children there. Now, we heard a lovely story, Helen. Meghan, you won't believe us. But just before the 2012 Olympics, apparently, you and your coach were playing bananagrams, which is like Scrabble, right, just before you did the race. So are you going to do the same before Paris? Is this a thing?
Yeah, I feel like we have to. In our London final, Heather, my teammate, and I found this little space under the stands. There was 40,000 people up in the stands above our heads, and we were about to go and step on and win Team GB's first gold, and we were there placing these little tiles, playing this really competitive game of bananagrams. And yeah, my teammates Sam, Rebecca and Esme all love a game, so we'll definitely be taking some with us.
Can I have a water theme, river, boat, or, all of it? Well, we'll talk about Paris in a moment, but with more than 20 gold medals to her name, let's have a look at some of Helen's greatest sporting achievements.
Everybody on the far side are on their feet here now. Great Britain are Olympic champions. Helen Glover and Heather Stanning. We stand up and we salute you.
And I'm loving every second, minute, hour, bigger, better, stronger, power.
Helen and Heather are inspiring.
I got that power.
They are fearless. They are without equal.
I got that power.
Glover and Stanning, they are history makers. Defend their Olympic title, and they have done it in style.
Very really incredible. You must get so many messages from other mothers about just returning to work and sort of balancing. You know, Meghan is looking at you like, yeah, you are my hero.
I was like, how's your back?
You know, that must be a great feeling to get that support, you know, from other women, just other parents like worldwide and in the UK.
Yeah, it was a really interesting byproduct of coming back. When I came back after London and Rio, it was a really active decision to do it and say, like, can I come back as a mum? And I spent a lot of energy kind of proving people wrong and making that happen. And I feel like I never really expected there to be that reaction. I looked at my little girl and I thought, I want to physically show you not to ever pigeonhole yourself. But then in doing that, the amount of people who were messaging me, and it wasn't even to do with sport, it was like parents who wanted to go back to their hobbies or their passions, or whether it was work or not, things that they loved. And I think that it was just, I was so proud of something that I never intended to do, but affecting people like that is something that I'm really proud of.
Right on.
Yeah. Gosh, you know, as a working mum, I just can't even believe how you're juggling, because of course so much training is involved as well, and a lot of that training has happened over the winter months, which can't have been easy, those early mornings on a freezing river.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that I definitely had really dark times over this winter in particular, and probably around February time I very seriously considered leaving the sport and walking away and thinking it's just so much, and it was just getting too much. But I'm really lucky I've got my husband, Steve, who he just is there to kind of pick up the pieces of family life and make sure. I think the thing I never wanted to happen was that the children missed out on anything through me doing this. They always have to be my priority. And when I felt that balance wasn't really working, I had a great discussion with my coach and about how I can manage my training and make sure I'm getting that balance right. And then, do you know what? When I am the happiest mum, I'm also the best athlete and vice versa. So it was just finding that balance again.
And I love that, because essentially just because, you know, you've had children doesn't mean you have to stop, you know, being who you are, and you're showing us.
And I could be a better version of myself in both areas. So, yeah, it kind of worked out.
Well, look, as we mentioned, your children are part of your world. They are your world. And I've also wanted to do this. We have something very special for you. A little recorded message. Ooh. Check this out.
Mummy, you're the best. We love you so much. Bring back the girls.
We love you, Hells. Good luck. Good luck.
So cute.
Imagine, you know, being alive when their mother is. I mean, why am I winning it? Oh, gosh. I mean, he's competing in the Olympics. It's fantastic. Anyway, Father's Day on Sunday, Steve, he said, picks up the pieces. Is he going to have a lie-in on Sunday?
He would love one, but no, I'll be training on Sunday morning. I'll make sure the kids make him a breakfast in bed or something. But no, we'll definitely try and do something special to celebrate him. But yeah, I think now with this run into the Olympics, it's tunnel vision and nothing really stops.
No.
Now, on the subject of husbands, Meghan, we have to talk about your wonderful man, the love of your life, Daryl. I hear it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Daryl!
Happy birthday!
He's here with me. He's
Y2K icon.
Yes.
I love that. That is the quintessential British birthday cake.
Caterpillar
that's
cake.
the second one we've got today in one day.
That's
Thank you
ideal.
so much. We can't stop eating it. It's so delicious.
But of course, Meghan, you've got two tiny children as well.
Yes.
They are
gosh.
look at them.
So
super
cute.
cute. You know, how have things changed for you?
Since having babies,
You know, work-wise, I mean.
Yeah, I did think, like, is this gonna halt my career? Is everything gonna stop? And it actually was the opposite. Like, I got a hit after having a baby. I had Made You Look come out and explode, and I was like on Australian Idol, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing like all my dreams come true right now. And Hilary Duff looked at me and was like, babies bring luck. And I was like, I think that's real, because like everything in my career is going great, and I can be a mama at the same time. And Daryl is super dad. He's always there for them. This is our longest trip away from them. So I was like, if I have to go, you're coming with me. And yeah, they're just the best kids. And they're still at that age where I don't think they know what's going on. I'm like, Mommy's gonna go on TV. And he's like, you're on TV? And I'm like, yeah. But he always, if I'm full glam, he says, you're so beautiful. Oh. And they're like, good job, Mom, well done.
Oh,
which I think they got from Peppa Pig.
I hear that to a lot of American parents.
Yeah,
Their kids just got British accents now.
Yep.
But that's okay.
Yep.
And we love them on TikTok.
Well, we should say the very best of luck to you, Helen. We will be cheering, here.
Absolutely. And
Now then, we're going to talk about your new album because we knew that you'd done a sign-in just down the road on
just
Oxford
did,
Street.
yeah.
How did that all go?
It
Good?
was so great. It's so nice being back. I haven't been back since before the babies, so like 5 years since I did The Voice. And it was just so nice seeing people I knew. Will is outside. I love Will so much. My fans are like very aggressive in the best way. And we grew up together. It's been 10 years. And I met 300 people, I think, just now. And they were all
My
so lovely,
goodness.
so nice. Every single person was like, "Are you all right? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm good." But it was so lovely.
salute to your fans. Well, look, we're going to give them a treat now. Just in case you haven't checked this out, this is Meghan's latest track, Whoops.
We had a good thing with cute ass nicknames. Guess I forever turned into never. And she got about half of my looks with no class. Now you say come back, but I think what you really need is whoops. You messed up. Ran around and then you got caught. Whoops, you messed up. Now you're crying about what you lost. You did me dirty. Hope she was worth it. You say you're sorry, but I think what you really need is whoops.
So the album is called Timeless, and there's a whole mix of styles in there. Like we were just talking off air. Like I know you love calypso music, but you love sort of 50s music. What else can we expect from this album?
I love my classic pop, you know. So I try to blend the old school with my calypso, good ear, I love you, and with pop, and just or like have a club banger, you know, with like an old school doo-wop song. I think that's so cool to mix genres. And T-Pain is my favorite artist ever of all time. And he absolutely killed it on 2 of my songs on this album. And it's called Timeless because once I had kids, I was like, oh, I need to live forever and be timeless. And I hope that my great-grandkids can play this music and be like, it's still good, you know?
Oh, as we said earlier, 10 years since All About the Bass, which I thought it was honestly about 3.
Flown by.
Flew by.
Apart
Look at me.
from becoming a mum, etc., how do you think you've changed as an artist then?
I got veneers, so my teeth look really good.
They do look amazing.
I got new teeth. Thank you so much. That's how I've changed. And no, I've like really focused on. I've never looked about it. Look at this, it's crazy. I've really focused on my sound. I get a lot of comments now online that are like, "Oh, her music sounds the same," and I'm like, "Yes," because I finally have my sound that I love, which is that doo-wop and the cool calypso moment with the modern pop that I think stands out and is different, and I'm proud of that. So. My dad says, I love when I can tell it's you on the radio instead of like, I don't know who this is, you know? So I don't remember the question, but I'm here.
Hey, you are absolutely here. Now, the album is essentially like a family affair because like, you got the kids involved, you've got other families involved, like Niecy Nash and her wife are on the album. Obviously, T-Pain is your mate. Like, was it a conscious decision to make it like so family involved?
Yeah, I mean, I just do everything with my family. They're all here right now. My brother's here. My brother wrote a lot of these songs with me. My son Riley's in the music video because he loves music videos. We watch them every single night. And so now I wanted him to be able to say, let's watch our music video. And we watch To the Moon every single night. And then he goes, okay, now bend like this. And then he says, now Beyonce. And I'm like, okay.
Taste.
Well, yeah,
He's
you
got good
mentioned
taste.
Beyonce. I mean, we've heard that she's a fan. She says, in their kitchen, it's Meghan Trainor.
Well, I bumped into her at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. And there's a video of it that she was walking down the hall and I didn't know what to do, so I was like, be small, you know, like get on the wall and be as small as you can be, like get out of her way. And then I was like, hi, and she walked by and was like, hey, and I was like, I'm on the wall. I didn't know what to say. And she was like, hi, and recognized it was me and hugged me. And I was like, you know who I am? And she was like, Blue, dance to your songs, and like, we love you in the Carter household. And I was like, you know, like, and my brother after that was like, no matter what anyone ever says, you are cool because Beyonce listens to you. And I was like, ah! So yeah, that was the best achievement of my whole life.
And you have that recorded on the internet.
Kind of. It's just me on the wall, but like,
Doesn't matter, the contact was made.
There, yeah,
There we
it's
go.
real.
What about you, Helen? When you're out on the water, do you listen to music? Do you have an Olympics playlist?
I do have a playlist, mainly when I'm on the bike or the rowing machine. We spend
Go
quite
on,
a lot of time.
give us a flavour.
Do you know what? There is a bit of Meghan Trainor. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I mean, All About the Bass has been one of my favourites for a long time, but Mother is also one that I kind of, you know,
Mother.
it kind of meets kind of both angles, and so yeah, we listen to quite a lot of that.
And when it gets really tough, what do you go to?
What do we go to? Oh my gosh, that's a really hard question.
See, I'd go to a musical.
Actually,
Show tunes will never fail.
You love a show tune.
I do love a show tune.
We know that.
I will listen to Sister Act 2 soundtrack all day long.
Okay, yeah.
All day long.
We know that you've written for lots of massive artists like Little Mix and Jennifer Lopez. Who would you love to write for? Is there anybody on the list, or are you just doing Meghan now?
Oh, everyone. Rita Ora.
Oh, yeah.
I love Rita Ora.
But she'd be in for that.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
we already like had a session booked, and then my album came out right now, and I was like, oh no, guys, you booked a whole day of promo on top of Rita's day, so we gotta figure it out. But I'm dreaming every day to write with her.
Oh.
You two are going to have a lot of fun.
I know,
sure.
I love her.
Okay.
Right. Okay, well, Meghan's album, Timeless, is out now. We have a few messages.
Loads. Malcolm has been in touch. She said, Helen is one of our standout Olympic athletes of all time.
Of all time.
Malcolm.
thank you.
Love that. Liam is asking, Meghan, when can we see you touring the UK?
I've been asked that 300 times today.
And for the 301st.
Every guest. I was like, I'm taking my children, 3 and 1, out on tour for 2 months in the US, and I want to make sure they like it, you know? Because what if they're miserable, you know? I think they're going to love it. That my son loves trucks and buses, and he's like, 3 months till the tour bus. And I'm like, okay. But traveling is a lot for kids, so I'm going to just see how they do. If they love it, we're going to travel the world. We're going to tour everywhere. But I'll keep you updated.
You can only try.
There we go, family affair. Thank you so much to our guests, Helen and Meghan. We are going to be back on Monday with Strictly's Craig Revel Horwood. You have to say it like that. Plus, Hugh Bonneville and Karen Gillan are going to be talking to us about their new comedy drama.
And just a reminder that there will be a special tribute programme tonight for Dr. Michael Mosley at 8 o'clock here on BBC One. Have a lovely weekend. See you Monday. Bye-bye.